Hi, welcome to Rock Hard Riffs. Today we're going to be using this Les Trem Vibrato bar and are going to be putting it on this ES335 right here.
So this is Les Beans, my son. I figure who else should put on the Les Trem but Les Beans. So there we have it. So guys, we're going to take the strings off of this thing and he's going to do all the action. We're going to come back and we're going to show you how we put this on and how it goes. And then after that we'll demonstrate it. So rock and roll. Welcome to Rock Hard Riffs. This is the rock and roll guitar channel.
Alright, so we've pulled our strings off. Now we're going to pull off the rear tailpiece here, undo these bolts, and put on our new whammy bar, and then we'll be done. And put on the strings, we'll be done.
If there's a washer on there, keep a hold of it. Awesome. That's a coarser thread. Look at that. Now something that they talk about, the anchors kind of need to be risen above the body. Like you see these, not all guitars have this lip that comes off of this anchor. You don't want, again, the bridge to sit directly on the guitar itself. And that's why they offer, and that's why they give you these little washers to use as spacers if you need. If they did not have that collar that's on that anchor. So what we're going to try to do now is we're going to go ahead and put that bridge on. And now let's go ahead and put the bridge on there. Now what we're going to look for once we do this, we're going to put the arm on it and we're going to press it down. And if the felt inner part right here, there's a little piece of felt that's on the bottom of that bridge. If it touches the guitar, we're going to put in a spacer. So he doesn't need to crank this down, he just needs to get them snug. Good. Now let's put the arm in. Once both sides are snug. Good. Now we're going to take it and we're going to push it down. Does it touch the guitar? So you want to put your eyeballs down there. Is it touching the guitar?
No.
No, and that's what we want. So we don't need to put a spacer on there. Even though I suppose we could if we wanted to. But if it's not necessary, I'm not going to. Alright guys, and that's all it takes. That's it. 2 bolts. And now we just restring it and we start rocking. We'll see you in just a second. Okay guys, here we are. We have the bar on the guitar. Now we're just going to tune it. Just going to tune it real quick. Well, that took about no time for the strings to settle in. That's definitely Bigsby land is where this is at. It's just like a Bigsby. Really cool, very smooth. Love the feel of it. And Les Beans, how long did this Les Trem take to put on?
30 seconds.
30 seconds pretty much. As long as it takes you to take the strings off and loosen 2 bolts, that's as long as it takes. I guess there's some guitars out there that won't fit. But from the bolts that they're mounted on, center to center has to be a certain measurement in order for it to work, and at least it does on an Epiphone. Perfectly, just slapped right on there. There it is guys, the Les Trem on our 335. You asked for it, you got it. And I'm going to have to play with it a bit and get used to it and tell you how I like it. Alright guys, thanks so much for joining us. Les Beans, thanks for all your help.
Yep.
Alright guys, we'll see you next video.